Hi guys, we're out here on a beautiful day in California. Sunny, mild, blue sky. So I hope you're out hiking as well. Now, what we're going to talk about today is a very important part of your equipment when you're out hiking and backpacking. And that's shoe inserts. How much do you think about the insoles on the boots that you buy? Probably very little. But in this next little time, I'm going to tell you one of my recommended shoe inserts that I think you might want to consider. So who am I? Well, I hike Yosemite's Half Dome a lot. I've been up to 35 times now, and they call me MrHalfDome. And I'd like to share my experience with you and my recommendation for shoe inserts. If you hike a lot, you're going to know the importance of a good insole. Backpacking, boy, you're going to go long distances, spending lots of nights, so you want a really good insole. Well, about a year ago, I met a gentleman named John Hines, and he was for 18 years working with orthotics for his clients and working on insoles. And he told me that he just couldn't find good insoles that provided stability, similar to an orthotic, as well as comfort for his clients. So he suggested I try a pair of his inserts, and I'm going to talk to you a bit today about the Cadence shoe insole. But first, let's look at the typical insoles that either come from boot manufacturers or the aftermarket on the racks that you see at outfitters. This one here, I took out of one of my boots, and this is typical for what you get with factory boots. Basically, it's glorified cardboard, not much support, no cushion at all, as you see right here. So not a good one. I suggest that, look at your boots. Some are better than others, but you may want to consider upgrading a bit. Here's another one. What kind of support you're going to get out of that? So very little in the heel, and I don't think a good idea. And here's a third one. Pretty wimpy indeed. Okay, better than cardboard, but why not get the best? Now, for a couple years, I wore real orthotics, and those cost me about $400. And they were supposed to align my foot and just make it better hiking. Well, let me tell you, what it felt like was having a golf ball on my metatarsal. Most people that spend a lot of money on these think it's going to solve their problem, but because of this feeling, they end up stop wearing them. Let me get back to the Cadence now, show you some of the benefits. They have an antibacterial coating on this very smooth top surface. So when you're in your boot, you're not grabbing, you're not sticking. It's very nice and prevents a lot of blisters. Also, what you're going to find is less stress on your heels, your hips, and even your back when you have good insoles. You have less chance of picking up an injury. Things like plantar fasciitis, shin splints, and even back strain. That was one reason that I wanted good insoles, because I used to have my back go out about every other year, and I was in bed for about 3 days. Once I got good supporting insoles, all that stopped. Now, there's a couple tests on your insoles if you want to see, if they're really providing that. So what you want to do is get a pair and just push the heel cup right back here. Feel how quick it responds, if it's going to rebound back. Many aftermarket insoles don't, and they wear down after just several months, and you're back down to a flat surface. Now, here's an analogy for you. Let's say you're in a very nice imported luxury car. However, the seats are made out of plywood. Well, obviously, a nice riding car is going to deteriorate the ride for you when you're sitting on something stiff. So think of that also as an analogy to your inserts. So what you're looking for is good orthotic-like support, as well as a shock-absorbing comfort. So Cadence has a semi-rigid support, as you see here, and it provides good arch support, but no golf ball type feeling. Now let me talk just a little bit about the science of this. There's a couple medical terms called pronation and supination. So if we can bring the camera down to my boot right here. Pronation is the tendency of your foot to roll inward like this. This allows your foot to safely absorb the impact of the foot's strike. Now, on the other hand, supination is when the foot rolls outward like this, allowing you to propel forward. Cadence has a unique orthotic-grade stabilizing shell to support your feet during the pronation-supination cycle. Something good to look for in a Cadence. Another thing about the Cadence, they come in various sizes, so it's not one size fits all. So they come in small sizes for women and small gentlemen, as well as big size. I take about a 13. But one thing you can do is you can trim around the excess to make them fit a little bit better for your feet in particular. Now, the Cadence insoles are endorsed by podiatrists and even chiropractors. You can even buy them through many. You can buy them at outdoor stores, outfitters, as well as directly from Cadence at the Cadence website that you see here on the screen. If you go through the website and enter MrHalfDome, MrHalfDome, John will provide a 10% discount to you. And if you're ever displeased with your Cadence, you can send them back. That's how great this company is. So I use them, and I hope you try them out too. Once again, Cadence Insoles. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the trail.